What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's the next Mayor of Windsor, King Tristan Renzi right here. How y'all doing out there? Yeah, I saw this thing earlier that happened in Alberta where this pastor got arrested for protesting against a drag event at a church. And I want to say this right here and right now. If that was across from us, that wouldn't happen because they have a freedom of religion, right? But over here now, we're starting to get prosecuted for certain things. And I saw they were saying the Bible is considered hate speech, which is really funny because if you look at the war right now of good versus evil, it's, I mean, it's getting there, bro. It's getting to the point where it's going to happen. You need more real men and women in society to stand up for what's going on, or else things are continue happening and get a lot worse, right? Yeah, I mean, China and Russia are sure working together, no problem, right? China and Russia have no beef with each other, and they're working together, and yet Canada and America are fighting for the most stupidest reason. I don't get it. Oh man, tariffs. Oh man. Like, bro, there's way more things in the world that are going on than that. Okay, look at what's going on in our own country right now, man. The drugs are out of control. There's just violent crime all over the place, and everybody's getting away with it, right? People are just smashing jewelry stores and taking and grabbing. Man, come on, that's out of control, bro. Someone's got to clean the mess up. Someone has to. What's up? How you doing? And the world needs, yeah, but the world needs better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to put it like this, but when you look at what happened with Venezuela, I get that. But when you look at what happened with Venezuela, bro, that was the cartel. Okay, that was the cartel that got dealt with. And I think America is the only country that could destroy the cartel. Nobody else can, bro. Ain't nobody else got that kind of power to do that. You think Russia can do that? Look at Russia and Ukraine, bro. Russia completely failed, bro. Like, there ain't no way. What's up? How you doing? Yeah, I'm actually right now. I'm risking my freedom, right? Because even though I'm running for mayor, the police have been after me for speaking on Canada and America join together. So I'm actually risking that. Nice glasses. Thank you very much. They're very nice. If you want to know where I got the idea for my glasses, I got them from Tupac, right? Y'all know the rapper Tupac. That's where I got my glasses from. I'm a huge Tupac fan. One of my inspirations. Well, tell your brother I said what's up, Cody. Tell him I said what's up. And hey, if he ever wants a future in the Rose City, when I'm mayor, you'll have it. I mean, after I saw what happened with the pastor, bro, in Alberta, I mean, that just pushed the limit, right? How is a pastor gonna get arrested, right? He stood up for the kids, bro. Like, there's literally a drag event going on. He just said, hey, you shouldn't do that in a church, right? That's disrespectful to Jesus and God. And all of a sudden, this guy gets arrested. Yeah, in America, that wouldn't happen. Yeah, I know, I understand that, but that's why we can't let a communist tyrant government come here and just control everything. I mean, you look at the Freedom Convoy, what happened with that? I mean, we got arrested for protesting our right? Like, you're a free citizen, you have the right to protest. Oh, no, it wasn't for us, right? But all Palestine can block all the roads. Make it make sense, bro, right? Make it make sense. You're literally chanting death to a country. That should be illegal. Bro, you look rich. Everyone says I look rich, I know. That's why I'm running for mayor. And when Tristan Renzi is mayor of Windsor, just watch how different the city's going to be. Yeah, I heard if we had ICE police, hey, if we had ICE police in Canada, a lot of this crime going on in Toronto wouldn't even happen anymore, bro. It wouldn't. Canada needs better, all right? This country needs better. Before it just starts getting more and more destroyed, bro, it needs better. Like, I have albums based off Canada, right? Like, I have an album called We the North and an album called Canadian Patriot from years ago, but I realized we need to work together over time. I got the watch from my family. This is my grandfather had a couple different watches, and he gave me and a couple other people in my family it. So Well, I've been trying to go to the States recently, bro. It's just Canada is not allowing me to because they want someone like me here. And when I try to leave, they're telling me, oh, well, we kind of have policy where only certain people are allowed at a time. Yeah, they're trying to make it so I can't leave, bro. I've tried back in 2018. I tried to move to California because I have family that lives over in Cali, so I try to go there. Yeah, why do you think? Yeah, but why do you think Alberta is trying to leave, bro? Like, why do you think Alberta is trying to leave, man? People want their rights to defend their life, bro. Like, I don't want to put it like this, ladies and gentlemen, but do you want to be out there and go through something so horrific where you can't even defend yourself, bro? Message restricted, bro. Oh, because the guy said something about India, bro. Eastern Semini, your comment on my live stream got restricted from Google because am I from Russia or America? No, I actually wish I was from America, but Canada. Which, to be honest, we're basically going to be the 51st state sooner or later. Once you want to take care of the drug cartel and all the crime, because like I said, bro, you got guys that are just ODing all over the place and nothing's being done. Like, something has to be done, bro. We can't just let it keep going on, or else things are going to get worse. And I don't want to see a Gotham City type society in my country at all. So we need to bring the golden era back. You know, the 1950s? We got to bring the 50s back of the golden era, bro. And rest in peace to Charlie Kirk, man. That's all over my social media. But Charlie Kirk was a real man who stood up, and people that want to give him a hard time, bro. And that's what happened, man. You know what I'm saying? He was the only one that would actually go out there and speak to certain people and not be afraid to do it. But you have people out here that are full of hatred and just want to target whoever they want, man. Like, it's wrong to even mock somebody. I remember when George Floyd passed away, bro. Nobody mocked him, right? Nobody mocked him, bro. But all of a sudden, Charlie Kirk dies and everyone just starts mocking him. Yeah, 1950s was created based off capitalism. Capitalism created the 1950s, and that's why it was very good. Considered the golden era. I was playing this game called Mafia 2, set in like the 1950s, bro. And you really see the difference from how society worked back then and now, and it was much better. All right, peace. Hope you enjoyed it. Russia is full of communism, bro. I invest in stock, bro. I push everybody to invest in Rockstar Games because Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to release, and that game is going to be massive, bro. I know we're all hyped for Grand Theft Auto 6 out there. And guess what? Grand Theft Auto 6 is the only game that's mocking wokeness. All of their games, bro, they all went woke. And guess what? Grand Theft Auto never did. Rockstar Games never bent the knee. That's why I love Rockstar Games, bro. They don't bend the knee. Yeah, they're going against some kind of union thing or whatever. There's a certain employee trying to accuse them of union busting when they were leaking Grand Theft Auto 6 information out, and that's the reason why they got fired. It has nothing to do with union busting, but of course you're gonna have people in the world that try to accuse them. Well, my homie from India, I feel bad for you that you can't invest, bro. Maybe if you went to like America or Canada, it'd be easier, but actually don't come to Canada. It's kind of out of control right now. You'd be safer off in the States. At least you have a gun to protect your life with. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro? Over here, you do the same thing. You're the one that gets arrested, right? Like, ladies and gentlemen that's watching this right now, just think about that for a second, okay? If somebody breaks into your house, okay, and you try to defend your family, you're the one that gets arrested for it. Make that make sense. You get arrested. That's called the Second Amendment in the States. But over here, we get arrested for defending ourselves? Oh, hell no, bruh. Hell no. Things gotta change. And they finna gonna. The Fallout series. There's a certain thing on Fallout where they talk about the annexation and all that. The reason why it happened is because China invades Alaska, and you know where the Anchorage in Alaska? Yeah, it's over in there, and they invade it. So basically, what happens is America asks Canada for help. Canada doesn't help out, so they just said, okay, we're gonna annex you guys. That's the Fallout series though from the 90s. That's still going now. What is capital gain tax in your country? If you want to know, in Canada, we actually pay the most taxes. Believe it or not, we pay the most taxes out of any other country in the world, which is pretty sad because what do we get for it? Share the wealth. Yeah, if you want to share the wealth, that's what you have to do, man. Because you have people out here that are just taking, right? Like there's people that come here and they make $6,000 a month, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's a regular citizen get? Shit, citizen ain't getting nothing. Straight white male. Straight white male. That's what you can call me. Like the Tom MacDonald song, Straight White Male. I love Tom MacDonald. Tom MacDonald is one of the best rappers, let alone musicians ever, bro. Tom MacDonald is very good. I've been supporting Tom MacDonald for a long time now. My favorite song from him is No Response, if you ever want to know. I don't even know who that is. I saw more people saying I look like Elvis Presley, but yeah, Rockstar Games will make you rich. I promise on that. We need, well, in general, we need better in society, right? Remember how back then they used to have these the world fairs? Back then they used to have these like old countries. If you look up the old world history, which a lot of people gotta understand this, bro. But I'm probably gonna offend some people saying this. If you ever look up the old history of the world, I know who the musician is. I just never like heard of his music or anything. I don't know how I've been there. I never had a passport in my life, but all right. Yes, I'm right. Yes, the thing with Mayor though is there's a lot of like news media that wants to try to interview me, and the only thing is, well, I'm gonna go off the edge, bro. I'm not gonna go and sit here and oh well, you can't say this, you can't talk. I'm gonna talk about whatever I want in the news station, bro. I'm not worried. The news media, yeah, they'll do what they want. I feel bad for you guys in the United Kingdom, bro. You guys are going through it. You guys are basically going through what we're going through right now, and that's why I said the British monarchy has to be destroyed. It has to, bro. Like the World Economic Forums will eventually destroy the whole world. WEF, they'll destroy everything, man. Sooner or later, it's gonna get to that. They already control like most of the money and everything. I got a question. Is anybody in here a fan of the Beatles? Y'all like the Beatles or no? Because the Beatles was a pretty good band too. Yeah, the monarchy is just the combination of the empire and the evil. Yeah, it's all evil, bro. That's why if America controlled the world, we wouldn't deal with the British monarchy anymore. In India, long-term gain tax is 12.5%, and long-term gain tax is 20%. Damn, bro, you paying taxes hard out there. It'd be kind of hard to go there, but like I would go to the United Kingdom once things are cleaned up. I'll 100% go there, but right now, bro, I'm not trying to go there. I'm not trying to go United Kingdom. I try to see what's going on with the police over there, bro. Like what a difference, okay? In United Kingdom, bro, when these people are like protesting out there, they just run over the police, right? They just sexually harass the police officers and just kind of like abuse them. The police officers take it there. In America, those police officers don't take that. They'll fight back. But in Canada and in United Kingdom, bro, they're just they're letting it happen. That's why I said this, bro. I mean, you had millions of people in England chanting, "We want Trump," right? I know y'all saw that video I shared. There was over 2 million people waving the Great Britain flags saying, "We want Trump," because they were sick of their country being treated like that, bro. Like, people got to realize in the world, we need better. Like, society's just collapsing in front of people, and it's time to make things better, bro. Yeah, Beatles were very good. That's the thing about music back then, though. Music back then was perfect, bro. Especially compared to now. Like now you got some of these, musicians out here that make these 1 minute and 30-second songs. Where would I want to go in the United States? Well, I mean, I like Las Vegas a lot. You know what I mean? I love Las Vegas. Besides New York being my favorite city, I love Vegas a lot. Shout out to you. It's like Fred Ed. That's your name. Shout out to you, brother. How you doing? I got a lot of people on here right now. Damn. I'm glad y'all here enjoying this. Yeah, Toronto is a very bad city right now. Toronto used to be very good back then, though. Like a long time ago. You watched that show Kenny vs. Benny, Toronto was booming, but now it's just out of control. So so someone said I look like Mike Tyson. Someone else said some Elton John. I got someone else saying some Post Malone. Post Malone is the most culture vulture musician there ever was. If you're gonna compare me to anybody, compare me to someone like Mac Miller. I'm a huge Mac Miller fan. Mac Miller got me through a lot of breakups in my life. I love Mac Miller's music a lot. I like how you're from Toronto and you got a New York Rangers picture. Nah, Drake's too white. All right, Drake might be mulatto, but he's more white than black. All right, let's be honest, bro. Lots of zombies in Toronto. Yeah, there's a lot of zombies, bro. A hell of a lot of zombies there. It's out of control. I mean, I shared a video in Windsor. It was in a bus shelter. There was like 6 of them, bro. Just zombied out. Yeah, hockey's one of my favorite sports. My favorite hockey team is Dallas Stars. If y'all want to check it. I would move to. I mean, I'd move to Alberta in the future if it, if it was still part of us. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe, but I'll check him out. G Herbo or Herbo, I'll check him out, bro. Now, Toronto's had some good musicians, okay, but I mean, Toronto's just kind of like that city, right? It's like basically Canada's New York. That's kind of what Toronto is. Oh, Lil Wayne. Yeah, Lil Wayne, man. Hey, do any of you guys like Tupac out there? The reason why Dallas lost to San Jose last night is because of what happened, bro. There was an altercation that happened in the game, and of course Dallas gets screwed over. So it was out of the Mavericks a couple years ago in the finals, bro. Love California. California is a very, very good spot. Man, I got almost 200 comments on here, bro. If I try to scroll at the top, bro, I got almost 200 comments. Hey, I have a question for all you watching right now. What's your favorite spot in the world? If you had to pick one spot you could live at for the rest of your life, and I know people are gonna be like, oh, Italy or certain spots like that, or like Greece, right? But you're in the suburban hood of California. Normally Japan, 100% Japan, bro. 100% Japan. Japan's awesome. And it's very good sushi. Sushi's very good. Another thing I like about Japan though is they have no like crime there, right? Like they don't tolerate criminals in Japan. Over here in Canada, bro, you break the law, you get out within an hour. Norway has the lowest crime rate. Trying to read these comments here. I think when he says suburban hood, I think he means like just outside of Beverly Hills, probably. I'll give you a shout out. Shout out to you, brother. Keep enjoying it. Switzerland's up there too, yeah. Switzerland's very good. It's very nice too, right? It's got all the mountains like that, bro. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. What's up, Brandon? How you doing out there, bro? How are y'all, man? Brandon's going off in here. Norway has the best legal system and lowest crime rate. Plus recommit rate. Yeah, so basically it means that you can't get out and commit more crimes. Sup, homie? How you doing, homie? Shout out to you, brother. North and South Dakota are okay, all right? It's kind of like a New Mexico, I guess. It's a good time to be streaming, yes. What are y'all talking about? Right now we're talking about how Canada and America would benefit each other working together. Because they would, bro. Canada and America would benefit really, really good working with each other. And the British monarchy wouldn't be a thing anymore. I mean, no offense to England, but for what they've done, bro, they've done nothing. Norway prisons let you keep all your belongings. It's more like a hotel. Man, it's like Norway's got some problems to solve. Hey, shout out to Ty, bro. You're a massive fan of mine. I'm glad to see your family's enjoying. Shout out to you. I'll be doing good out there, brother. These glasses are inspired from Tupac, if you want to know. That's where I got the sunglasses idea from. Tupac is one of my inspirations. He's one of the only ones that preached God, too, out of the whole music industry. Tupac is one of the only ones that talked about God, bro. So that's the reason why I love Tupac's music. Grew up with him my whole life, man. Always loved Pac. Yeah, Toronto is basically New York. It's very similar to New York, bro. It's like our major city like that. Maybe if things are better. Yeah, hip hop was good. Hip hop was good. It got ruined over time, but it was a really good genre of music. Same as rock and roll, right? Rock and roll used to be so good back then, man. So many good bands. I know Easy, Ice Cube. I know all niggas with attitude. NWA, Bone Thugs and Harmony are also good. My favorite rap group. I mean, it's kind of a hard choice. I like 3 different ones. I like D12, I like G Unit, and I like Hollywood Undead. So there's 3 different groups there that I like. Yeah, Windsor's very similar to Detroit, 100%. Are we talking about when Ice Cube left or when he was still with the group? I mean, Elvis Presley had a gap between his front teeth. He didn't let it bother him. I think my favorite NWA song then it would have to be Gangsta Gangsta. Oh, damn, your girlfriend was a skank. Your girlfriend was a skank, bro. Damn. Sorry to hear that about your girl, bro. Not inside of a Tim Hortons, probably not. I don't want to, dumbass hooking nothing but a dyke. Something I see some niggas that I don't like. Walker Tuma said, "What's up?" First nigga I saw, I hit him in the jaw. There. I rap some NWA. Do you speak French? I speak a little bit of French, not a whole lot. Je me vais obli, kosobo jawa. Fushabli kobasino. I speak a little bit. Am I part of the Pen 15 club? No, right now I'm going in for the Freemasons, but I mean, I know like maybe like 30 to 40% French. That's about it. Like I've learned a little bit, but I could take more time into learning it if I do. I got a nice jacket, I know. Nice shirt too. My favorite Eazy-E song, I have to go with No More Questions from Eazy-E. That song goes really hard, bro. Yeah, that door, bro. Door be squeaking, bro. You know what I'm saying? That door be squeaking back there, bro. Your favorite NWA song, It Ain't Rough? Man, NWA has some hard-ass music, bro. Hey, enjoy your day, Brandon. Hey, just let you know, Brandon, whenever you want to come to Windsor, I'll make you a millionaire. I promise you. Kanye West? I mean, yeah, Kanye West. He was one of my favorite rappers growing up. I'll be honest. I love Kanye West a lot. I'm still a fan of him, but, you know. I mean, like, if I really had to pick a song from Kanye West, it's kind of hard choice, but I think All Falls Down is my all-time favorite Kanye West song. I grew up loving it as a kid. I mean, that song, man, I loved him. Ever since I saw that video of him in the airport with that chick, bro, always loved it growing up. No. I mean, I'm more of a Tupac fan, but I'd say Tupac's one of my inspirations. And Jay-Z's got some alright songs, man, you know. Jay-Z, bro, I mean, I'm more of a fan of Big L. If y'all don't know Big L, y'all should check Big L. He's probably my favorite rapper of all time. If I had to pick one, I would say Big L. I mean, Big L was like a menace, bro. You know what I mean? Big L was a menace on that mic, bro. What up, boss? Doing fine. How you doing? Just streaming. Oh, Jordan, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Making sure, I'm making sure, bro. Jay Jordan's the man. I like Michael Jordan. Yeah. Much better than LeBron James. Yeah, I can't stand LeBron James, bro. It's too. Yeah, LeBron James is too cringe. The way he acts and the way he cries and stuff. Jordan never did that, bro. Jordan went out there and won it. You know what I mean, bro? Yeah, we're talking about basketball. Yeah, basketball is my favorite sport. I love basketball. I mean, I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan, but when they traded Luka Doncic, bro, I was like, man, I couldn't believe it. Yeah. Like the other teams there. Oh, you got the music on? I got no, I'm on the phone. Oh, you got on the phone, right? Phone, yeah. If I were to pick, bro, I would say like Jay-Z. If I had admit, Jay-Z would get destroyed from Big L. Like Jay-Z has some good songs, bro, but like the Rolex looks nice. R. Kelly and P. Diddy are basically the same type of thing, bro. They're those guys. God bless, brother. All up to you. Thank you very much. I mean, I remember they made a joke about P. Diddy on AEW. I don't know if y'all heard of All Elite Wrestling, but I remember they made a joke about him about like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I think it was MJF that made the joke. It was hilarious. No, they're not gonna free him because he did a lot of stuff, bro. I mean, Mike Rubin or that Michael Rubin's the exact same thing, bro. No, they didn't do that yet. Hey, is anybody hyped for this the weekend coming up, bro? If y'all want to know something very important, Deftones is going to be having a concert this summer. No, Diddy has not been freed, bro. In my opinion, Diddy's not going to get freed because he did too much. I remember Tupac dissed him, bro. Deftones is going to be performing live in London.
Alright, I'm gonna let you go.
Just look, if you get the chance, just like look it up, you'll find it. It's on their world tour right now. I love Deftones, my favorite band. Ontario, England, London, England. I know, London, Ontario, bro. My favorite song from Deftones has to be Korea. Deftones is my all-time favorite, but that song Korea, bro, that song goes so hard. That was probably a really good concert you went to, man. Like, it's always good going to a concert, bro. Watching like a live performance, man. It's always good. I think my all-time favorite genre of music, bro, would have to be like, I mean, I grew up with boom bap and rap rock, right? I'm from like the late 90s, early 2000s era, so that's a lot of my musical taste comes from, is from that generation. So $100 a ticket, that's not bad. I mean, comparing to other shows for how much they cost, that's actually a pretty good price. I mean, I went to a, you know, Lil Pump, right? I'm sure y'all know Lil Pump. What's up, Mr. Is that Mr. Jefferson? I'm about to say George Jefferson, bro. I was going to say George Jefferson commenting, bro. And that's one show I loved a lot, it's the Jeffersons, man. Jefferson is one of my all-time favorite shows. Have a great day, boss. God bless you. Yeah, Lil Pump does have some good music. He does. I'm not, you know. I mean, when I was in high school, we all jammed out to Gucci Gang, right? So, I'm not saying like Lil Pump's just this massive dude, but we all jammed out to him, man. There's not really much Canadian musicians that have like showed how good they could be, man. Like American ones, they've continued on and on, bro. Like, we're basically known for fucking Drake, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, after Kendrick destroyed him with Not Like Us, man, it was over. Yeah, he's good. Smiley's a good rapper. I think one of my all-time favorite rappers, also besides Big L, if y'all get the chance to watch him right now, is Freddie Gibbs. If you listen to Freddie Gibbs, I love Freddie Gibbs' music, man. Freddie Gibbs is fucking hard, especially that Black Illuminati song with the music video, bro. Damn. I'm a huge Freddie Gibbs fan. He's got a lot of bangers, bro. If you listen to a whole album of Freddie Gibbs, amazing. Hold on a second, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah, it's 100% Tim Hortons. Hi, Pappy. How you doing, sweetheart? Oh, man, I sound like Elvis Presley right there. Hey, y'all fan of Elvis? Elvis got a lot of jams, bro. Do not tell me that's my ex-girlfriend. I literally thought I just saw my ex-girlfriend walking up in here. Oh, God. Oh, God. If that's my ex-girlfriend walking here, things about to break loose, bro. Man, I'm looking handsome, bro. Damn. The beard's actually matching nice, too. What's my favorite Tim Hortons order? Oh, man. I mean, they used to have this, they used to have cakes at Tim Hortons a long time ago, bro, but I literally have. You can find all my ex-girlfriends. I look like Luka Doncic. Thank you very much. I try to go for the Doncic beard, bro. Luka Doncic is my favorite basketball player. I mean, I got a jersey of his in the Dallas Mavericks. I don't know why people keep trying to like compare me to fucking Post Malone, bro. Like I literally told y'all, Mac Miller is one of my all-time favorite musicians slash artists, and y'all be going on Post Malone, bro. I don't know who thought I looked like Post Malone, but whatever. Can someone tell me actually how I look like fucking Post Malone? I'd love for someone to tell me, bro. I look nothing like him. I sound nothing like him. My music is completely different than his, but all right. I mean, Post Malone don't rap like I do, bro. He don't sing like I do. I want to know what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Post Malone is just fucking cringe, bro. That's like Drake of America. All right? Post Malone is like basically the Drake of the States, bro. Guess who's back? Wow, Brandon, what's up? You back in here. Shout out to you, Brandon. Hope you're doing good, my brother. Like I see the gangster with the cigarette symbol after. I mean, I smoke a lot of marijuana. That's one of the only things that I do smoke is marijuana, bro. I mean, I might smoke cigars here and there, right? The Cuban cigar. All right, well, hey, I hope you have some good time out there in the world, man. Just my favorite school memory, besides having sex in the bathroom in high school, I think my all-time favorite school memory was I had a field trip a long time ago to the Pioneer Village, which I was in grade school for that. I loved it a lot. That was one of my favorite memories growing up. Always cherish it. If I go to high school, my favorite memory from like high school was going to the airport and actually going on a plane for 15 minutes. Wasn't really much of an experience, but you know what? It was still something. Anytime, Chris. Hey, Chris, if you ever want to do a song together, bro, drop it. I'll do it with you. Any song you want, man. Any song. Tupac remix, whatever. We can do it. All right, one thing I'm going to do, maybe next time when I stream, if you want to also join on, I can invite you on the stream if you want. If you want, bro. If you want. Be a good experience, though. The whole world can, finally get to see two people working together in different areas. Usher? Well, Usher's pretty good. He's all right. I don't mind Usher. He's better than R. Kelly, so much better. I'm probably going to stream for like another minute or two. Not to be out of here after. Yeah, I got a date with my ex-girlfriend's best friend, and I know she's going to get all mad because I'm hanging out with her friend or whatever, but... The most people I've had on one of my streams is over 700. If you look at my past live streams... If you look at one of my past live streams, though, I saw King Tristan shaving again, and it has over 700 views on it. Yeah, I could do that later, depending. I mean, the gangs that Windsor they're in the projects, right? Like, there's Columbia Court, there's Scarsdale, there's McKay, there's Meadowbrook. I mean, there's so many different projects in Windsor. There's like 4 or 5 in the west side that just got redone up. And, I mean, look at it. It's full of graffiti, right? It's just drug dealing all over the place over through there. So a lot of the areas with projects are very bad in Windsor. And I mean very bad. The other night, there's a drive-by shooting that happened in Windsor. Like, I love Windsor, bro, but, like, it's just sad to see where it's going. I mean, y'all got to be careful in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just be a patriotic citizen and watch your back wherever you go, because there's always gonna be someone that wants to test you, man. No matter where it's at. I mean, if you come to Windsor, you'll see it. Like I said with Toronto, with full of zombies, you'll see the same thing in Windsor. The thing is, Windsor, it's out of control, bro. Like Toronto, it's always had like crime and stuff like that, right? But Windsor 20 years ago was a very, very good spot to live. Very clean, very proper, not much chaos or nothing, right? In my opinion, what happened was Detroit and Windsor flipped the coin, right? Detroit was the worse off city, and Windsor was the better one. Now Detroit's better, and Windsor's worse off. They flipped the coin, bro. That's exactly what happened. Detroit is a million times better right now. The violent crime has decreased 170% in the past 3 years, okay? That's a huge difference. Windsor, they're just dudes that are just robbing and assaulting and just home invading, bro. Like, damn, that's out of control, bro. And I'll always compare Windsor, Detroit, because they're the two cities that are basically the same, right? We're the automotive city, and Detroit's the motor city. We're the same city. We got the same street names and everything, man. My favorite music type. Maybe jazz. Maybe jazz music, right? I know I grew up with boom bap rap and like rap rock, but I think jazz music is very soothing and very relaxing and also good with sex, right? If you're gonna have some good times and making love, I think jazz music is perfect to have on. It's a very smooth genre of music. That's the reason why I like Mac Miller a lot. Mac Miller is one of my inspirations. Shout out to Mac Miller out there because he had some of the realest music out there that a lot of people felt throughout generation after generation, man. I mean, where I grew up at, you can look this up, back in 2013, I lived on Cameron Street back in 2013, and there was literally a drive-by shooting that happened on Cameron when I grew up there. It was like about 2:30 in the morning. It happened right on the block after, where I lived at, there was another block up the street. That's where it happened at. Pretty sure there was 30 bullets fired inside the house. Now, when the police come and take citizens' guns, it makes no sense because the citizens aren't out here doing the shootings. It's the criminals. And they get away with it and get away with it and get away with it. Nobody gets charged. That's why I said the British monarchy has to be destroyed, and America and Canada need to work together. Because if China and Russia are going to continue working together and we're going to sit here and bicker and batter, it's not going to get us anywhere, bro. These countries need to work together. We need to clean up the drugs, clean up the crime, clean up the crisis. Like, I mean, look at what happened, like I said, with Alberta, right? That pastor that got arrested for protesting against the drag queen event. Like, think about that. When was the last time you heard a pastor get arrested in the States for protesting against a drag queen event? You don't hear about that, right? Do you? Because in America, they have that right. You know what I'm saying, bro? They got a right to freedom of religion. Same as how they are trying to push the Bible as hate speech in Canada, but over in Texas, they're making it mandatory to learn the 10 Commandments in each school. That's why I said if America and Canada work together, Canada's mess would be cleaned right up, bro. 100%. It would be cleaned right up. 51st state, I'm all for it, bro. That's why the stream's called 51st State, Here We Come. Yeah, I got banned from a Freshco. Freshco on Rivard. And you know where Rivard and Tecumseh is in Windsor? There's a Freshco right there. I got banned because I stopped someone from stealing, right? Some dude was stealing. He had a bag full of stolen stuff. I eventually grabbed the guy and restrained him. I didn't assault him or nothing. I just restrained his arms, made sure he couldn't move anywhere. And for some reason, I'm the one that got banned because the store said me and him got violent. Now, if I got violent, that means I'm punching, kicking, throwing strikes, whatever, bro. I didn't do any of that. I just grabbed his arms and restrained him. Which in America, that's called the Good Samaritan law, right? It's called, every 50 state has the Good Samaritan law over there. But in Canada, you try doing that, you get judged for it. It's hilarious. In the Bible, it literally says, thou shalt not steal also. Freshco makes no money anyways, bro. You look at that Freshco in Rivard, there's like maybe like 10% or 20% of the people in the parking lot. It don't make any money. But guess what? It's all over my YouTube. You can find the video. The video is titled Stealing is Evil. It's on my YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. It blew up. Thousands of views, hundreds of likes. I just hope you're right, bro. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. Hey, y'all are the best fan base ever. Yeah, technically that you're considered a hero for standing up for what's right, but you don't get that because if you're from another country, then you get treated different, right? Like I love Canada, bro, but I know that Canada and America need to work together. The last time I even drank alcohol was New Year's Eve. That was the last time, bro. I only drink like once or twice a month. That's about it. All right, shout out to my brother Brandon. Enjoy your time, brother. Peace. What part of the world do you live in now? And it says message restricted right after. Like I said, bro, Google is starting to crack on these comments here, right? They're checking what people are saying and they're instantly deleting it. It's kind of strange, bro, because like usually back 10, 20 years ago, people had freedom to even like do what they wanted. Now all of a sudden you're just getting fucking monitored every 24/7, bro. My favorite cartoon. Are we talking about like a? I think my favorite cartoon have to. It's a hard choice, bro. I mean, I like Batman growing up, right? The old Batman cartoon from like the '90s. I liked it a lot. But like if we go in like more modern, bro, like Total Drama Island's very good. I like Total Drama Island a lot. 16 was also a good show. Liked it a lot. It's classic. Regular Show though, man. I don't know. I think Regular Show might be my favorite. Honestly, I think Regular Show is my favorite cartoon. Me and my little brother Randall, we watched a lot of Regular Show growing up, and you know, that's why I'm glad to have a little brother. You know what I'm saying? I got the best little brother ever. I was in Regular Show. A shout out to your friend, bro, because Regular Show was fucking amazing. I miss Regular Show a lot, man. I miss the introduction to that show so much, man. And it's good because every episode felt like something different, right? Like you watch some of these other shows out there in the world now, it's all the same, right? My favorite show of all time, The Sopranos or Breaking Bad. Maybe The Sopranos. I don't know, Breaking Bad was good too, but The Sopranos was fucking awesome. I can check that show out. I don't. Was it what channel did it air on? Like, did it air on a certain channel or like a certain time of the year, or when was it? I'll check it out when I get the chance. Yeah, we used to have a lot of good stuff growing up, right? It's like the same with video games. Yeah, Cartoon Network was very good. Yeah, I remember watching that Teletoon at night. Remember watching Teletoon at night, bro, back then, growing up? 10 o'clock at night, Family Guy would play, and like American Dad and all that. Robot Chicken. That's one show I always loved a lot was Robot Chicken, but it's only 15 minutes long or whatever. But I like the fact that Robot Chicken was just like a parody of everything. It kind of feels like you play Grand Theft Auto. Was it good too? I'll check when I get the chance. Yeah, I think one show that I really loved a lot though, man, was Kenny vs. Spenny. Hey, any of you ever watch Kenny vs. Spenny out there? Kenny vs. Spenny was really good. I know a lot of the jokes they did on there probably wouldn't be accepted in today's world, but another show I also love. You guys forgot about it. Very good show. Another show you should watch, bro, is The Jeffersons. You get to watch The Jeffersons, man. Especially when they do the zebra joke. They say one of them damn zebras, bro. I laugh every time when I hear a zebra joke on the Jeffersons, man. Howdy from Sudbury area. You're from Sudbury, Ontario. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah, the Jeffersons was always one of my favorite shows growing up. I love the Jeffersons a lot. I mean, they don't do shows like that anymore, right? They don't do any of that kind of stuff now. Hey, how you doing? Damn, you're from South Africa? Bro, you're from all the other side of the world, bro. What's up with you? How you doing on my stream? You enjoying it? Hope you are. You're a fan of mine. I'm a fan of yours. They should bring it back, 100%. The world needs better to it, right? Like, I'm watching, like, cable or satellite now, man, and, like, a lot of the stuff on there is just so cringe, bro. I can't even watch any of it without enjoying, right? I used to watch so much stuff back then, and now when I'm older, bro, I'm like, man, this is garbage. Yeah, the other thing about the 1970s, bro, is there was no filters, right? Like, that's the reason why I like people like Tucker Carlson, bro, because Tucker Carlson ain't got no filter. Same as, like, Alex Jones, bro, no filter. It's just like raw. It's like Richard Pryor. You watch Richard Pryor from the 70s, bro, no filter on him. Good. Thank you. How about you? I'm doing very good right now. Thank you for asking. Hope y'all enjoying. I mean, I'm wearing a toque because I love basketball. Basketball is my favorite sport. I got a Dallas Mavericks Luka Doncic jersey. It's just I can only wear that in the summer or the spring because it's nicer weather. When it's snowing outside, it's kind of hard to wear that, bro. It's like wearing in the rain. If you ever get a chance to watch the Jeffersons, bro, anybody out there you watch, just type in like Jefferson's best moments, you'll laugh your ass off. And I mean laugh your ass off. But that's in the 1970s was perfect, bro, because they had the best type of comedy and best type of stuff on. Like, another good show I liked was Sanford and Son. The United Kingdom is a very cold spot. It's a lot of snow and a lot of rain there. Hey, where are you from in the United Kingdom? England, Scotland, Welsh, Ireland? Where are you at? Don't tell me you're from New Zealand or Australia. London, England? Well, shout out to you, bro. London, England's going through a lot, but keep fighting for your people because guess what? You are winning the war on patriotism versus socialism. Let me tell you that. It's funny, I got my ex-girlfriend harassing me right now as I'm streaming. My ex-girlfriend keeps trying to freaking text me and call me repeatedly. It's Jesus Christ, bro. My ex-girlfriend, Sheba. Very beautiful woman, Jamaican. Very beautiful. But the harassment, bro, Jesus. I even wrote a song about her, if y'all want to hear it. It's on my Bad Sin album. Which, that was a really good movie if you ever watched it with Billy Bob Thornton. That was a very, very good movie. And yeah, you don't get stuff like that now, do you? You got a point when you said that. Life is hard for everyone, even where you're at in the moment. You got a point when you said that, bro. Because right now I'm seeing a lot of things going on in my community and like my country and stuff, bro. One thing I've noticed was you know, women are basically selling their body off now, right? It's kind of sad to say it like that, but it's the truth. I saw a thing saying sex trafficking was up 900% in just Brampton, Ontario. That's not even the rest of Canada. But it just goes to show there's a problem. Things gotta get better in the world. 100%, bro. Things have to heal. Things have to get better because if they don't, it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. And I don't think people want to see a society like that. If I had to say if I ever had an addiction in life, it'd be addicted to sex. Yeah, marijuana. I like Pineapple Express, but you can't really get that in Canada now. They don't export weed from California, which really sucks because Pineapple Express is my all-time favorite. Hey, who's hyped for Grand Theft Auto 6 out there? Things are very bad in Canada right now. I mean, very, very bad, bro. There is mad drug crisis going on, mad crime crisis where literally 12-year-olds are literally stealing from jewelry stores, smash and grab. 12-year-old youth is destroying stuff and taking, bro. Think about that. There is people that are getting away with murder as we speak in my country right now. People are being home invaded all across Canada. There's no right to pretend. I mean, think about this, bro. If you defend your house when you get home invaded, you're the one that gets arrested. Not the suspect home invading you, no. The citizen that's defending his house gets arrested. Think about that. And you tell me why we need the 51st state, bro, because that Second Amendment right protects your life, no matter where you're at or what situation you're in. If somebody tries to take what's yours, you have a right to defend your life with it. And that's how it should be. Like, Canada is not just bad. Canada is like just out of control. It was very good a long time ago, but that's when Stephen Harper was prime minister. Stephen Harper, he basically made Canada something that nobody's ever seen before, right? And then we had the election, and Justin Trudeau single-handedly destroyed Canada, right? The guy was, it's funny about Justin Trudeau is he dated minors, right? He messed around with an underage schoolgirl when he was a school teacher. Never got anything for that. Did blackface, never got judged for that. And somehow he destroyed Canada, not making any international trade deals and putting all of our attention to a housing market that did absolutely nothing. It did nothing, bro. Like, Canada just, it fucked up voting this guy in. And then Mark Carney somehow wins the election, which we all know it was rigged. Pierre Poilievre got fucked over. We all know it, but it is what it is. I know it's Pierre Poilievre's Canada's real leader, not Mark Carney. Mark Carney is just a puppet. Mark Carney is literally like, if Trump tells Mark Carney to do something, he's going to do it, right? Trump says, hey, Carney, wash my shoes. You know what Mark Carney's going to do? Wash those shoes. I mean, you get the chance, bro. Look up cities like Hamilton, Brampton, Vancouver, Montreal. Just look it up, bro. Even Toronto is going through some stuff right now. But the chaos and the crime is just out of control. And there's nothing that's being done to stop it, right? They literally tell people that, oh, well, if somebody attacks you in public, just let them do it. Nah, bro, that's your life. That's your soul you're depending on, bro. It was rigged, bro. If you look at the percentage, the ballot boxes, they tried checking this after, and the ballot boxes were changed, right? They have a pencil instead of a pen. So if you write Pierre Poilievre, the person can literally go and just fucking erase it and then put someone else's vote there. That was one of the problems. Two, the second problem was it was a wooden crate box. It wasn't a metal box that you couldn't open till after, right? No, it was a wooden box that you could just lift up, cardboard, and look what happened, bro. If Pierre Poilievre would have won that election, Canada would be much better right now. It's called, this country needs real leadership, bro. We can't let it get destroyed more. If it gets destroyed more, things are just going to fall right in front of us. So I'm telling y'all right now in the real world, stand up for patriotism, stand up for where you come from, and keep embracing your culture. If you love your country, then stand up for it. Right now, I know Canada and America need to work together more than anything else in the world. And England also wants to be a part of the States too, which also says something, but that's what the world needs. It needs real people to stand up, man. No more of this like soft on crime BS, man. Allowing people to do what they want. No more. This is a very good coffee, though. It's funny, they got this like Olympic thing right here, as y'all can see. Hold on. They got this Olympic thing right here, and the funniest thing is, bro, the Olympics don't even start till like next month, right? Yeah, it's kind of funny how Russia's not allowed in the Olympics, which it's kind of sad, but it seems unfair to me. There's a lot of sports is sports, right? Like, it shouldn't matter where it's from, bro. A sport is a sport. You should be allowed to compete if you have athletes that come from there, but they don't allow that. So basically, we have this thing where right now Canada is secretly going with the cartel, and there's, if you look this up, man, anybody can find this. There is a lot of cartels operating in Canada right now, all throughout each province, and what's being done to it is nothing, right? They're just allowed to operate here, and they don't get arrested or nothing. Over in the States with Venezuela, though, they sure learned their lesson, bro. Same as if other countries want to test it. We gotta put it in the cartel. They're very evil people. They if you ever look at the cartel, bro, they literally treat people like garbage. They cut your face off. They put on a fence. They hang your body from a highway. They're pure evil, bro. They're involved in all trafficking. Anything you can think of, the cartel has done it. That's how sadistic they are. Yes, something has to be done, and that's why I said real people got to stand up in the world and keep fighting for what's right. It's time for God to bless Canada. God blessed America. It's time for us to be blessed too. It's time for real people to come and start standing up again. Because I don't want to see this happening anymore where criminals keep getting away with stuff, and yet real people got to work their asses off and get nothing for it. When criminals can just do whatever they want. It should not work like that at all. All right, I'm glad y'all watching. I love and care about you all. I'll be streaming again later, I promise. I hope you enjoyed. And just remember, the world is becoming better with real men and real women standing up. You guys are the best fan base ever, all you out there. Keep standing up for where you come from and keep remembering that the world needs to be blessed from God and Jesus and not this evil stuff going on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's King Tristan signing off, and I will see you all later. Peace.